Nope. There we go. All right. We're lowering that. Hello. And welcome to Littleroot Season 9 here at AFG. As always, we're covering the matches. We have Diamond, coach of the Vancouver Cramorants, taking on Artman Sean and the Miami Knights. We're, I assume, flying solo. Are we flying solo? We are flying solo. Let's see how things go. We have... I'll have to watch and see if someone pops into the side. We have, on the Diamond side, Dragapult, Landorus, Tinkatunk, Greninja, Iron something, and Delmise. Air Balloon, Tinkatunk, Iron Thorns, and then we got Frostlass, Blastoise, Hawlucha, Primarina, Aegislash, and Volcarona on the Artman Sean side. This is not a great start for Artman Sean. Going to taunt here, taunting the Stealth Rocks. Great job by Artman. Making a great play. And setting up spikes, and here comes Gigaton Hammer on the Sash. Disabling Gigaton Hammer. Let's see, what does Artman do here? Destiny Bond on the play rough. We're going to have a trade off the bat. And there goes Tinkaton down. Spikes are on the Diamond side, with Delmise probably in the back to take them out. Okay, let's see. Switches into what here? Great use of Frostlass. It's Aegislash versus Delmise, so we're probably going to get... I mean, this is... You know, this... And here's the King's Shield. Poltergeist. Great pickup here. Let's see how Artman handles Poltergeist coming in. That's going to do quite a bit of damage to Aegislash. And Toxic the Delmise, and here comes Poltergeist, just taking out Aegislash in one shot. Yeah. That might be... No, it's leftovers. Wow. Maybe the Aegislash just not is... very good. Poltergeist is doing a lot here, but Volcarona's Flamethrower would just take this out right now. But is Artman greedy? I feel like Artman's not greedy. Here comes in Greninja. Is this going to be a Quiver Dance? This is a Flamethrower. Artman was not greedy there, and he could have been. He could have been set himself up in a really good spot here for a Giga Drain or a Bug Buzz. It's a switch into Primarina here. Smart on the Liquidation. That still does quite a bit of damage to Primarina. This is probably especially defensive Primarina, if it is defensive at all. Yeah. I don't know if that Primarina has much defense on it. Let's see how this goes. Gunk Shot would rock Primarina's world here, and really it's a pretty safe click. You don't want to go back into Volcarona on Gunk Shot. And it's a switch into Delmise. Are we going to see... We saw a Flip Turn. Interesting choice here. This is a very strong Delmise. And we're going to go back into Volcarona here. So, you could click Flamethrower and kill the Volcarona outright. Or not the Volcarona, click the Delmise outright. Or if you think, and we're getting a Giga Drain thinking that Greninja is going to come in, and here's Poltergeist taking the heavy-duty boots about half that time. And here's Roost on Volcarona. Knocking off heavy duty boots. I don't think hazards are coming out on the Delmine or on the Diamond side. Let's see what is. So this might not be Quiver Dance if this is bulky Volcarona. And here's Giga Drain just trying, and here's a rapid spin taking off hazards. Are you just toxic stalling him down? I think you might have to if you are Artman here. Yep, here comes a Roost. And here comes Anchor Shot. Doing a crit here. Keeping Volcarona in. And there goes Delmise. What move? What move are we going to, or what we're going to see next? Greninja would just straight up kill this. Just bring in Greninja, and then just swap into what Blastoise or Primarina. This is Greninja back. Got a couple things here. It's a switch into Blastoise on Liquidation on U-turn. That did a lot to Blastoise. And this is probably going into Iron Thorns. Probably Iron Thorns or into Dragapult. And this is a switch into Dragapult. Dragapult has a few options. Obviously, Dragon Dart's very scary. You can go into Primarina for that. And we're going to make a Blastoise, and it's just going to be a Thunderbolt kill here. Very safe play. And I think Dragapult just probably finishes this off. I would assume Dragon Darts. Well, this is special, so you would have to... And here's Primarina. Thunderbolt just kills? I guess if it's a bulky Primarina, it might live Thunderbolt. In what world do you not click Moonblast if you are Primarina? Right? I think you just have to click Moonblast and hope that Thunderbolt doesn't kill. This is a switch into Greninja. And it's Ice Beam, trying to predict the Lando T to come in. Moonblast, I think, would have been the safer play. That kills at least two of the four things there. Where Ice Beam only kills... I guess Ice Beam probably kills Dragapult, too. Right? Ice Beam kills Dragapult. Ice Beam kills Dragapult. So you're going 2 or 4. And he went into what looks to be AV Greninja with that damage. Now here's the deal. What does Greninja just click U-turn again? Greninja might just click U-turn. And here comes Liquidation, taking about another 30% with the defense drop. And here's just a flip turn from Primarina. This... Are we talking Hawlucha plays? We are talking Hawlucha here. If this has a dark type move, like a Throat Chop, we got 3 out of the 4 covered. But this could be just very easily a jump into Lando T. Unless we're talking like Adamant Orb SD. Which would be a heck of a set. If this is Adamant Orb, Swords Dance, Hawlucha. Nope, we're just going to straight Liquidation here on Taunt. What are you taunting? He's Assault Vest. What are you taunting? Liquidation now just wins the game. Liquidation just now wins the game here. And so here's going to be Liquidation on Greninja. And here comes Volcarona, and this is just a straight Liquidation. And here comes Primarina. And Diamond going to pick up the... Oh, Primarina lived. And here comes Moonblast finally picking up the kill. We're going to get a 3-0 here on the Diamond side. I mean, you go, yeah, into Iron Thorns here. Iron Thorns is going to pick up a kill because it's going to be faster, right? Yeah. Unless this is like super... Yep, Paraelectric. There's Terra Blast. 3-0 win for Diamond. Picking up the win against Artman Shaw. All right. I don't know why taunt happened there. You click, you know, ability. You click a move that kills. Unless you thought that Lando T was coming in. But even then, I don't think Lando T's, you know, Lando T's just gonna click a killing move.
What's
There's
up?
a diamond. Congratulations on your win.
Thanks.
Stick down a little bit.
Oh, were you streaming it?
I sure was.
Oh, that's crazy.
Greninja did quite a lot.
Yeah, I didn't expect Greninja the one to do the most, but I guess it did.
And I was very happy with Delmise doing well. I'm a big Delmise fan.
That was a last second edition, or like last night edition. I had Swallow up before because I thought it'd be funny. I don't know the sixth Pokemon for this team. I was like, I could do Chi-Yu, but I was like, nah. I got a Swallow. Swallow was funny because I mocked Nami just for fun. He's like, let me try to play with this team, and I was like, sure. And then Delmise at the end was like, I tried it again. I was like, you know, Poltergeist is a fun move to against his team.
And
it worked out pretty well. Yeah.
I was expecting Greninja to not do that much to Primarina. But especially with it not being like Life Orb or Choice Band. But
evidently... yeah, it was a different, Gren. I think Choice Band does quite a lot, especially with max attack and vest.
Yeah.
Or not max, but like 252, yeah. It was funny earlier, or the other one was I had low kick on it, and that one also did a lot. But this team was also not what I was expecting either. Like, I thought Electivire was going to come out maybe, like Terra Normal, and that wasn't there, and I was like, oh, okay. And there's a couple other mons that I did not see, and I was like, okay. Like Frostlass, I was like, I didn't see that one before.
Yeah, the Frostlass tech was cool.
I saw it, and I was like, you know what, fair enough. I've never played against that, so I was a nice heat from Mr. Shan.
I don't know how Lucha was taunting.
You know what? I don't know, but it was taunting me.
I was sitting here like, this could be really cool. Diamond could go into Lando T, and Halucha could have Adamant Orb and SD, and then we could see cool. Nope, it was taunt.
Nope. Yeah, I don't know what he had in his Halucha. I know Nami was like, if you were ever Iron Thorns and click Dragon Dance, I had Mirror Herb, and I was gonna get you, and I was like, God, that sounds terrifying. But yeah, otherwise it was a fun match. I always like playing against Artman Shan.
So fun.
Yeah.
Boy, there's always something weird.
Yeah. But it's always that's part of the fun playing in Littleroot, You find stuff that you would never expect to see.
Frostlass, or I was like, oh, he's gonna Quiver Dance, Volcarona, and this very bulky Volcarona.
Yeah. I'm curious about his sets. Mine I felt like were pretty standard. I was just gonna get him, especially a Dragapult. But I didn't bring it out once. Right, I brought it out that one time, but I was like,
Thunderbolt.
Yeah, I was a little scared, you know. I was like, oh, what if there's something crazy on this guy? I was cautious, you know. Since turn one with the Frostlass, I was like, who knows what else
That's
Artman has
yeah.
hiding under his sleeve.
Thanks so much for coming in and chatting after
No
your
worries.
match.
All good. Have a good rest of your night.